This is it, the ultimate game in this college football season. Two teams that have battled through a long regular season, thrived in this 12-team playoff bracket, overcoming adversity along the way. And now, two teams battle for that gold championship trophy in the building here tonight. Which side will have their dreams come true? Welcome to gleaming State Farm Stadium, the home field of the Cardinals in Glendale, Arizona. As we'll see, the national champions from last year, the crew looking to make a strong statement. Taking on a squad from the SEC, the South Carolina Gamecocks. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. It's time to get this national championship game underway and crown a champion. At stake. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. They stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. Now here comes the bunch formation. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Zero running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage.
They're just trying to establish the run. There's not much there, but give credit to that defensive line and those linebackers attacking the line of scrimmage to negate any chance at all.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Catch made on the out route. Tackled at the 40. That'll earn a fresh set of downs. Tackle is made, but the junior quarterback shows off his arm strength that time.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
New set of downs for the offense, 1st and 10. And the tight end goes in motion before the snap. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Defense is coming after him. And that's incomplete, even on a first down pass attempt. He felt heavy pressure.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Incomplete, so it's 2nd down and 10. Pressure is coming. And that pass is incomplete. No idea who he was trying to throw it to.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
Now from the 40, the offense faces a 3rd and long to keep this drive going. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Back to throw again. The pass rush closing in. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. They make the tackle, but not before he reaches the 37.
In all of our prep work coming into this national championship, I really wondered how this secondary would hold up against this quarterback and this group of receivers. They better be ready to make some adjustments because right now, this quarterback is having his way with him.
It's a shotgun run call. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill curve.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defense coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Incomplete. That should have been caught. That's on the receiver.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is that's a pass you've got to have to come up with and make a catch.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Quick throw over the middle. Makes the diving grab there. That was beautiful.
Well, I've always said I think this quarterback all year long has been able to be as consistent as any quarterback in the country. And when you get the third down, you've got to trust that he's going to make the right decision and throw an accurate ball to give you a chance at a first down. There's another example of it right there.
They bring him down, but a solid run there by the sophomore.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see as an offense to open up a football game. Everything seems to be working, whether they're running the football, as we saw right there, able to protect, throw the football with timing and rhythm, everything on full display for this offense to let this defense know they could be in for a long day.
To the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Dump ball's caught by the running back. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for.
The offensive line does everything they can to try to protect the quarterback, to give him enough time to find an open receiver. But there's nobody there downfield. He ends up throwing it to the back. But how about the speed of this defense? Now you're looking at a third down.
Receiver makes the grab. Completion gains about 6 yards, but now it's a fourth down call.
On third downs like this, you can only allow completions in front of you as long as you can protect the sticks. That's what the defense did here. They knew who the sticks were, and they were able to make the tackle short of the line.
So on their first possession of the game, the offense stays on the field, and they'll go for it. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. And he's brought down. A sack will end this drive. Huge play here by the defense.
Interesting call here early, showing that they're coming in with an aggressive mindset, but they come up short of the first down.
Now run it here. That's the running back with the ball. One down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear a defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Quarterback still with the football. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
We think about option plays, especially quarterback when he keeps the ball. A lot of times, it's a big explosive play, but sometimes it's just about getting what you can and keep the drive moving.
That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
Well, I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
And the QB will try again on 2nd and 10. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
Here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. He stopped short of the marker, so it's 4th down now. And the Gamecocks will have to kick it away. That's the first punt today for the offense. Returner brought down by the coverage team. Here comes the opening play of the drive. They begin from the 33. Handoff here from the shotgun.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and to keep him short of the first down.
Offense getting set, 2nd down play here. the shotgun, drops back. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. So, Kirk, we reached the end of one. So far, a defensive stalemate here in the early stats illustrating the story. Getting set here now for the second period. Both offenses looking for some efficiency, for a spark after that opening quarter. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. The pickup is 7 yards. Now it's 2nd and 3.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. And really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
A solid run, good for first down yardage. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. It's an out route, the catch made. Defense surrounds him, just a short gain on that completion.
Wow, they get positive yards here. I have a sense that they wanted a little bit more of that pitch and catch.
Short completion there, 2nd down coming up. Someone on the line there moved a bit early. Offense gets a 5-yard penalty. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Grab down the middle. It's Woods. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
Chris, that's a great example of his arm strength. He just fired the ball in there much quicker than the defense could even react.
Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's 3rd down. They're going to run the option. He'll toss it to the back. And they bring him down, but not before he picks up the first. Good execution on the option.
Oh, the defense had a chance there to keep him short of the first down marker, but that option, the execution of it, the pitch, just enough for a first down.
Big throw by the quarterback off the RPO. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there.
Well, defending this guy, you need more than one defender. You really got to stress rallying to the football because this guy can make people miss.
And the 8th play on this drive coming up. Second down, we're going to throw it. Catch made on the out route. And they wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a first down.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
The drive stays alive with that first down completion. Press coverage now from the secondary. First down, looking to throw the football. Finds his target, and it's complete. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball inside the 10-yard line. Defense getting pushed back.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
Coming to the line on 2nd down, this is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Caught by the back behind the line of scrimmage. Tackled at the 6-yard line after the completion. Offense really threatening now.
Well, it's one of the things I love about this running back. It's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
From the shotgun, handoff inside. Stout defense there. It's a 3-yard loss on that run.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry. And it's good right down the middle. So we have our first
points on the board. That makes it 3-0. So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. They came up empty on the last possession, forced to punt it away. And they begin to click now. They start the drive with a quick throw to the right side. Tackle is made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
So much pressure on the defense against the RPO because you're always going to be wrong if it's executed correctly. Here, they were determined to stop the run. The problem is you leave yourself vulnerable to a throw into a flat. Right flat's open. The quarterback makes the right throw. And look at these yards.
Getting close to midfield now. They bring it down to the 47.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Breaks free. They get into the ground, but an explosive running play there.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They pick up 4, so 2nd down and 6 coming up.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
The Gamecocks are going to take advantage of this red zone trap. The catch is made. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker, inches away.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
They come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive going. Can the defense get a stop here? You make the stop, but it'll be 1st down from the 13. They move the 6. They'll go to the line here on 1st down now. They're going to run it. Will not be brought down.
Chris, it's pretty surreal to get to the national championship in this day and age of college football when everybody wants to spread you out and throw the football. This offense has been pounding the rock all year long. And here, how about the 1st half? This back is having a big day.
Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. He's got it near the end zone. And he will score. Touchdown, Gamecocks. They're set now to try the PAT. The extra point makes it a 4-point game. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with a touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. Return begins inside the 10. He'll be tackled at the 27. That's where the drive will start.
And the offense will take it 1st and 10.
And the first play of the drive now set up at the 27. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Oh, grabs it near the sideline. It's a huge gain. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a 1st down.
Boy, a great job of coming up with a huge play by this offense. A nice pass by the quarterback. And you look at the time here before we get to the half. They got a real shot here to put a touchdown up on the board.
About time this offense gets going. It's a 1st and 10. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Going for a big play downfield. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. They bring him down, but the gain sets up the offense 1st and goal from the 10. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. And looking to throw now on first down. And that one is incomplete with just 9 seconds on the clock.
Just a misfire here by the quarterback. These are tight windows, man. They open and close so quickly. You got to almost anticipate where you're going to put the ball.
They've been in the red zone 3 times and have 3 points to show for it. And they punch it in here on 2nd and goal. Here's the option play. And now it's fumbled. What a decision. The ball bounces out of bounds. The result, a massive loss on the play.
Oh, my gosh, Chris. You can almost feel a collective sigh of relief coming from the offensive sideline as that ball rolled out of bounds. The offense catches a break. One more awkward bounce. That ball maybe stays. Bounds, and the defense has a recovery.
So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. Looks like one more play here before halftime. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. The receiver makes the catch. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The kickoff team out there now to get the second half underway. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start with the 25. The South Carolina offense is back out on the field. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Catch made in space. Look out. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 43. The Gamecocks come to the line in a hurry up.
Pretty good gain here by this offense, and here they are. They're getting already set to the line of scrimmage. They're ready to go. Defense better get their cleats in the ground.
He's stopped, but he gets a first down.
Quick, really nice throw here to the slot receiver, and I love the quickness that he has after the catch. He's essentially a running back playing at that slot position. That's how dangerous he is after he makes a catch.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Bringing pressure. Heavy pressure, he lets it go. Choosing to just throw the ball away that time. Second down play now coming up.
Well, the pass rush does a good job of chasing him out of the pocket. He's trying to buy some time looking downfield, but you better be careful being too patient. He gets hit as he throws his football, and it falls incomplete.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball. And eventually, that's going to cost you.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Looking to chuck it again. Catch made on the right side. And they get the conversion there. First down now from the 33. The Gamecocks getting set on 1st and 10.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
Well, this offense continues to roll. We wondered, would this defense come up with some answers at halftime? Not on that play.
No, they've tried to make every adjustment they can. This offense has been very impressive with the way they're able to keep this ball on the ground, churning out big yards. I think they're gaining more confidence, really, as this game goes on.
You know, in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Clear movement before the snap, and it'll be a false start. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Second down play coming up. Quick throw. It's an RPO caught on the left side. Breaks a tackle on the play. Makes a decent gain.
Well, this is why they want to get his hands on the football as often as possible. We always know about his ability to make plays downfield, but here they just get it to him quick on a wide receiver screen. He shakes the tackle and picks up nice yards.
Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Looking to the end zone. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete.
Well, they take a shot into the end zone on third down. They come up empty, but a reasonable field goal attempt now if they want to take it.
The Gamecocks will look to convert here on fourth down. Needs a completion here on fourth down. And the ball is incomplete. A turnover on downs. Big play for this defense.
Chris, I like the call here going for it on fourth down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that first down marker is and run that route a yard or two beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the first down. Instead, the defense comes up with a stop and they get the ball back.
Quick throw. Catch made on the out route. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback.
Chris, a really great job here with the quarterback and the receiver. This is all about timing. Quarterback gets back, no hitch in his delivery, gets the ball out in front of the receiver where he can run away from the defender for a nice completion.
The gain is 3. Now it's second down and 7.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Grabbed by the receiver. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Boy, that slant is so dangerous for a defense to try to slow down. Great job of rallying to limit its yardage after the catch.
That completion sets up a third down play. Now the offense will spend a timeout here, wanting to come up with a perfect call on this important play coming up. Empty set now, 5 wide. Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. In the third and short, they'll try to throw for it. The pass is tipped and falls incomplete. Someone got a hand up to deflect that one.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. Third and short, your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And the Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. In the last possession, they passed up on a field goal attempt, but got stopped on fourth down. What can they do here? Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. That run moves the ball across the 40.
Another positive gain by this back. I'm telling you, between the offensive line sustaining blocks and this back's vision and ability to explode into that second level of this defense, this guy is having a monster day in the biggest stage of all in the national championship.
Give it to the back again. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
Not only does the defense stack him up at the point of attack, but he was instantly pushed backwards. The defense was prepared to defend the RPO.
Crucial third down play right here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He's going to pull it down and run. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
Well, Chris, that's a great example of why we see these college football coaches bringing in baseball coaches to teach these quarterbacks how to slide in key situations. You want to protect your franchise guy? Make sure he doesn't get hurt. That's exactly what he did on that play. A perfect slide to avoid the big hit and then pick up the first down.
The tight end makes the catch downfield. Tackle finally made at the 37. It'll be 1st and 10 from there. The Gamecocks pick up enough yardage for a fresh set of downs.
Well, Chris, with this style of RPO, the quarterback has to do a really good job of staying on that ride with the running back to make sure that the defense is really up against the run before he can pull it out and throw the football. Here, it's a little further downfield, but the same result as far as the potential and the big gain coming off of an RPO.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. It's an out route and catch made. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first. And the Gamecocks come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Looks toward the sideline, finds the running back. Defense stops him short of the 1st down marker, and that'll do it for the 3rd quarter of play. And it's South Carolina in the lead here. We've reached the end of the 3rd quarter in this national championship battle that has lived up to the hype before the final period. Let's check out the game stats. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. The quarterback's got it on the option. Pitch play to the back. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
What a play by this defense. It strung the quarterback out on the pitch. Did a nice job of being able to have assignment football. Everybody has a man. Nothing the offense could do there. That's just great defense.
Play number 8 in this championship game drive, and they face 3rd down and short. Design quarterback run. They tackle him, but a solid gain down to around the 5-yard line.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. But just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
It's the running back in the flat. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion.
Boy, tight windows is always down here. They have trust in throwing it. You just have to be smart.
So just 1 through 3 in red zone trips so far. They come up on 2nd and goal. The run to the left, trying to find pay dirt. And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, South Carolina.
Well, this defense just getting manhandled at the line of scrimmage. They just loaded up in that goal line formation and pushed their way into the end zone.
And the PAT is good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. They'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. Gets it to the 25-yard line, and that's where they'll start the drive. Offense ready to start this drive. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. He fires this throw and is intercepted. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up the offense at the 39.
Just a Just a great job of anticipating that and coming up with a big interception by this defense. Because they have this lead, they've really forced this offense to become one-dimensional. They're expecting the ball to be into the air. The defensive backs have their eyes on the ball, and they're able to capitalize with a big pick here in the national title.
And tackled after a small pickup there.
Oh, the defense is ready for that one. They almost got that blown up before it got started.
The game makes it 2nd and medium. They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. Oh, he fought hard there, broke a tackle, but brought down short of the sticks.
Well, this guy's got some wiggle, and you can see there he's got some power. He's able to break through one arm tackle, but the secondary comes up to finish him off.
It's 3rd down for the offense. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. After second effort, he's brought down, but he's past the marker.
Oh, that one really hurts for this defense. They get these guys to 3rd down, a chance to maybe get them off the field, and they give up a 1st down late in the game. The clock will continue to roll.
Makes the catch. It's Jordan. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. The Gamecocks move into the red zone. It's an option look. Oh, a fumble here. Can you believe it? Looks like the defense has it for a takeaway.
Chris, I cannot believe that he put the ball on the ground, working with the lead in the national title. You just know the head coach and the offensive coordinator told the offense before they ran onto the field, guys, hold on to the ball. The only way they get back into it is if we turn it over. It's exactly what they've done, and now their opponent has an opportunity to cut into this lead.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Catch made on the out route. He picks up the 1st down, but gets drilled on the tackle. Offense cranking up the tempo now, no huddle.
Hey, you're down by a couple possessions late in the game. That's exactly how you want to start this drive. Let's see what they can do with it after that nice game.
They'll avoid the big hit with the slide. Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the 1st and the 2nd option aren't there. By the 3rd option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
He's running out of time here. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down.
Chris, I got to be honest. I mean, this is the national championship. We've seen so much out of this quarterback throughout the year and these receivers, and yet here in this biggest stage, they cannot do anything through the air. The timing is off. Now, again, you got to give credit to the defense, but I'm just shocked to see the way they're performing today.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Lets it fly out of the wideout. He makes the grab. A big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Chris, to me, I think the quarterback wanted to get this ball thrown downfield, but good coverage forces him to throw it underneath. But give an assist to the O-line, giving him enough time to be able to evaluate that coverage.
Here comes a throw from the red zone. The senior tries to take a shot, but overthrows his man.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
Looking to throw again. And this one is caught. Tackled at the 8 after the completion. So here we go, 3rd down in the red zone. The kind of play that decides football games. And now the defense will call a timeout here to make an adjustment on their side before this crucial play. Offense facing a 3rd down now. They can still get a 1st down without scoring. Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. On the move now. That was an enormous touchdown. They're still behind, but it's a one-possession game, national championship on the line.
Yeah, the offense did their job to make this thing interesting. Now their opponent. What would their opponent do? Are they going to try to kill clock? Are they going to just try to run the football? Are they going to get aggressive and throw and try to score themselves? Still, a lot can happen here in these closing minutes.
Looking to throw here. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Hey, great job here by the defense on this conversion. Nice heads-up play to prevent the two-point try.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. South Carolina offense is back out on the field, looking to protect the football and protect the lead. They fumbled it away last time. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Caught in the flat by the running back. He's going to lose yardage there. The defense closed in and forces him out of bounds. After a first down loss, it's second and long from the 23. Looking for a receiver. Quick throw over the middle. The tight end makes the catch downfield. The senior with an outstanding grab there.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
So the offense with the 1st and 10 now. The football placed exactly at midfield. Working clock with the ground game. And they'll stop him after a short gain.
That's another good run here by this back. You know, he's been inside, he's been outside. At times he's had to be patient, showing his vision. He now has 97 yards on the ground today. A few more carries, he's likely going to go over the century mark.
Here we go. A national championship is so close if the offense can keep the football and just play it out. He's in the clear. Crosses the 10. All the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown. Gamecocks.
Well, that's why you practice right there, Chris. This offense had the pressure, the game on their back. They deliver, they get a touchdown, and now make this a two-possession game with under 2 to go. Like their odds of closing this game out.
Automatic on the PAT. Return starts from inside the 5. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Quick game scramble. Using his legs here. Really solid first down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Fires it to the wideout. He's got it in the open. They bring him down, but it's a big play all the way to the 43.
But they love going to this guy in the slot, don't they? What a mismatch inside. He reels in another one. This guy's automatic.
First down, looking to throw the football. And that one's picked off. What a play. Breaks into the open.
Oh, man, Chris, I really thought this offense had a chance to get back into this game. The only thing you'd hate to see is the interception. But give credit to the defense. They come up with a big play that potentially ices the game.
They'll run the option. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. Defense stops him, but that's a solid game.
This defense is going to have to mix up some looks because this back has had a monster day in the national championship. Running inside, running outside. The defense has got to do a good job of locking in on him to negate his big play ability.
Third down play here out of the shotgun. Catch made on the left side. They make the tackle, but that first down should be the clincher for our new national champions.
Well, you go through the grind that this team has gone through, you learn to realize that your quarterback's going to be able to deliver on critical down and distances. There you go. Third down, big-time opportunity to put this game away. They convert, and I think that may do it.
That's it. It's official. We have our national champions. With the last team standing at the top of the mountain, Kirk, national champions.
Well, it's been so much fun to watch this team play all year long. They've had some challenging moments. They've been able to overcome them. And how fitting, a close game in the national championship. They come through one more time. And as you say, they hold the trophy. They are the national champions of the year.
And that's going to do it as we crown another national champion and punctuate a wild, exciting season of college football. For Kirk Herbstreit and our entire crew behind the scenes, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. They are official, your kings of college football and national champions, the South Carolina Gamecocks.